When I was little, my father was famous. He was the greatest samurai in the empire.
Hey everybody, Jerry Williams, aka Greater Sapien here. Thanks for stopping by. Today we look at number 65 of Eric Dubay's 200 Proofs Earth is Not a Spinning Ball. Dubay says, also quoting Dr. Rowbotham, on the shore near Waterloo, a few miles to the north of Liverpool, a good telescope was fixed at an elevation of 6 feet above the water. It was directed to a large steamer just leaving the River Mersey and sailing out to Dublin. Gradually, the masthead of the receding vessel came nearer to the horizon until, at length, after more than 4 hours had elapsed, it disappeared. The ordinary rate of sailing of the Dublin steamers was fully 8 miles an hour, so that the vessel would be at least 32 miles distant when the masthead came to the horizon. The 6 feet of elevation of the telescope would require 3 miles to be deducted for convexity, which would leave 29 miles, the square of which multiplied by 8 inches gives 560 feet, deducting 80 feet for the height of the main-mast, and we find that according to the doctrine of rotundity, the masthead of the outward-bound steamer should have been 480 feet below the horizon. Many other experiments of this kind have been made upon seagoing steamers, and always with results entirely incompatible with the theory that the Earth is a globe. So, like the previous one, Dubay is once again just quoting someone of the same worldview as if the words alone have weight. They do not. But there are a couple things I find amusing about this one. Like how Rowbotham didn't actually know how far away the craft he said should have been well below the horizon actually was. He says, since these craft usually go about 8 miles an hour, it must have been at least 32 miles away. But he doesn't know how fast it was going, does he? It could have been going significantly slower, and thus not been nearly as far out as he assumed. It's just silly and completely unsupported. The second thing that is so funny is that this craft went below the horizon while he was looking at it through a good telescope. Apparently, his telescope couldn't bring it back. And that's just awesome.
That's my job! That's what I do! I don't lose! I win! Is there no one on this planet to even challenge me?
Maybe you came by to congratulate me on last night's victory.